Last Minute Man here, and this is the Sunday after our kill. And my nephew, Toaster Strudel, killed his first deer, and we are processing it out now. And what we have here is one of the most coveted parts of the deer, and that is the back strap. And I've taken it and I've washed it off. It's washed off very good. And I'm going to do an educational video here on cutting these up because he's going to take some home to his family so they know how to do it. And it's very simple. And you got your back strap. Now what we have here is the silver skin. We're going to be cutting that off for any excess fat, because in wild game it's not like with beef or your farm raised cattle. Your wild game, typically that's where all the, when you hear gamey flavor, a lot of that comes from the fat in the meat. So this is red meat. It's some of the best stuff you'll ever eat. If you are a carnivore like me, you will like this stuff. And I cut away this silver skin. Have good sharp knives, okay? Okay, and there we go. And you can also, for some people, this is too thick, you can butterfly these. Well, get rid of the silver skin. And again, like I said, make sure your knives are sharp. And a lot of times in the middle of processing, I'll have to resharpen a knife. And I love these old hickory knives. These things are great. All right, now, butterfly it, Jack. Like that. Okay. All right. And like I was telling Toaster Strudel, this is the best meat you'll ever have because it's something you got yourself. Okay, no one went to the store and got it for you. You weren't paying some other guy to butcher it. This, you did on your own. You did it yourself. And there's a lot of pride in doing something like that. Nice and easy. And really, there's different ways to marinate, and there's people that probably are a little different than me. They'll marinate and stuff. I've heard soak it in milk and all these different things. I personally like meat, and I love the taste of wild game. I salt and pepper it and cook it quick in butter, and that's all I need to do. But again, I'm a little funny like that. I actually like the taste of meat. So there we go. And these are just beautiful. You notice how much more dark and red and colorful the wild game meat is over, say, a farm raised cow. Kind of like on ribs. If you've ever cooked ribs, they'll have a sheen on the back of the ribs that you definitely need to cut away. Otherwise, it just gives you a bad experience when you're eating it. You know, this way we'll have a good experience eating it. And this is going to be Toaster Strudel's first time eating deer, I believe. So, venison is delicious. You know, you can live off squirrel and smaller game, but this is gold right here. This is the good stuff. And I'll also show Strudel how to make a roast with the hindquarters. I'm going to cut away all the roasts that are on there, and there are a few. You got your eye of round, you have your rump roast, your round roast, your what do they call it? Well, we got the shoulder sections too, so we'll go through that. It's very easy. Okay. So what do you think, Strudel? It's come a long way, huh?
Yeah.
From being just a deer walking around the forest. That was kind enough to give you its meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect shot, by the way. Very ethical shot he did. I was very proud. He shot directly through the heart. That deer dropped in its tracks. I don't think it ever felt a thing. So that was pretty awesome. But again, here you go. These are your steaks. Some people will cook these medium rare still, and I have. I'm going to tell you, I think it's a good idea to cook your meat well done.